Hi, welcome to another episode of Floorever Friends. Thanks for joining us on the floor. I'm trying to start a tagline because I was like, I feel like something is missing at the beginning of these episodes.
It's because we're so terrible at intros, but we're actually getting pretty good. But actually, you're getting pretty good because I never start them.
All right, what are we talking about today?
Habits.
Habits. Okay, speaking of habits, I took a shower before this and I had a shower thought. Actually, we talked about this before, but when you shower and you are washing your body, where do you start?
I start with my legs.
Your legs? I start with
Yeah.
my tummy.
Really?
Yeah.
I always
It has
start
the
with
most
my
surface
legs.
area. That's why.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always start with my legs. What order do you go in your shower? Like, do you wash your hair first and then do your
Oh,
body? Do you do
so
the opposite?
no. So I don't know. My shampoo is weird, so I have to shampoo twice. So I shampoo the first time really quickly, and the second time I'll shampoo, leave the shampoo in my hair, then I'll do the body wash, and then I'll do that while my hair is still up, and then I'll rinse it all off, and then I'll do conditioner, and then I'll wash my face, and then if I have to if I have to shave, I'll do that too at that time, and then I'll wash everything off.
Wow, you do a lot. You shower really fast. I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
You do all of this
It's quick
in the amount
Well,
of time.
it was like a recent change because I have time in the shower, so I take 20-minute showers. Is that quick?
I feel like that's pretty average.
I mean, it's like, what else am I gonna do?
I sing in my shower.
But you're just sitting there under the water, just singing.
Yes. You just sound better in the shower.
What a waste of water. I was like, I'm just in there to get clean and get out.
It depends on the day. I sing in my shower regularly, and then some days I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have my own concert. I mean,
What's your go-to shower song?
it's whatever I'm listening to. I don't really have a shower song. It's
Oh,
whatever
okay.
I listen to
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can take really long showers. I don't always. I think on average I take 20-minute showers, but if I'm really going for this concert, it can be like 40 minutes.
Jeez, that's a lot of water. Oh my goodness.
It's not that often.
Jeez, having your own little concert. Okay, what
Of
about you?
course.
What's your shower order?
I wash my hair. I condition my hair. I wash my body. And I actually don't wash my face in the shower. I do it afterwards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't it easier just to wash your face too while you're in there?
I used to, and then I don't know. I stopped doing it.
Do you ever brush your teeth in the shower?
No, I don't.
Oh, I do too. I do that too.
Do you?
Yeah.
No.
I'm cutting time. I'm just like, oh, all the water is here right now. Might as well.
I am not in a rush.
Anyways.
So when you're showering, do you face, so if this is your faucet and you're showering, do you face the wall, this wall?
Yeah.
Or do you face this
away from the
wall?
faucet?
Yes.
I face away. It makes sense. Doesn't it?
I face.
Because, okay, listen, I'm short, so it angles, the angle of the water hits the top of my head perfectly if I'm facing away, so I can just lean back a little bit and wash off my hair. I'll twirl a little bit, to get the front of my body and rinse it all off.
I face the faucet when I'm just wetting my hair.
Oh yeah.
But when I'm washing my hair, then I face away.
Yeah. Okay, how do you feel about those rainfall showers, the ones that just come
oh, when we were in New Orleans and there was that thing. Did not heat up properly. 2, I was constantly cold.
Okay, that's what I heard too. Was that that's the main complaint?
It was so cold.
Yeah, because you can't stand underneath it when you're shampooing, so you have to step out of it.
Oh,
right.
So I just came back from New Orleans, and also while I was in New Orleans, I was in the shower that had a shower door, but the shower door didn't cover the full shower. It was only in the front where the shower head was, but this back part was open.
You sure it wasn't broken?
I'm positive. It looked like it was nice. And then I was like, am I dumb just trying to pull the shower door? And after shower, I went out to go talk to my friends, and I was like, okay, the shower door doesn't cover the whole shower. And they're like, yeah, I tried to pull it too.
Did water get under the ground?
Yes!
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was just like, wait, that sounds like bad design.
It was terrible design, because I suppose I somewhat understand the concept. You're going to be mostly splashing water in the front where the shower head is.
Yeah.
But still, it pools up in the back and you just kick it up somehow.
Yeah.
It was just a really bad design.
Yeah, that sounds like bad design.
It was a terrible design.
Weird.
Only in New Orleans.
Yeah, wow, we have weird shower experiences in New Orleans.
You know, something we don't really have to consider because we're short.
Mhm.
My coworker, her husband is really tall.
Yeah.
And something he has to worry about is the height of his shower head.
Yeah.
So to make sure it hits him properly. I'm
Right.
like, I actually don't play music when I'm showering. I just sing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no music.
You
It's
don't
just
need like
me.
backup vocals or anything?
No, it's just my vocal.
Just you and your acapella.
Yep, just acapella with the shower water.
You just like start doing like the clip of like the shampoo cap. Like you're just opening, closing. That's like the beat.
Exactly. Knocking on the wall.
Knocking on the
for
wall.
the drum. My neighbors must hate me. It's actually my bathroom is the only wall I share with my neighbors, so I do wonder if they can hear me, but I can't imagine I sing that loud.
I don't think so. I feel like your
Yeah.
speaking voice is pretty soft. So
Yeah, so I was
your
like,
singing
I
voice-
must be really trying
Yeah.
to.
Do you ever just like try to duet? Can you like if you're just both in the shower? You should get in the shower when you hear them in the shower and try to duet
Well,
them.
I bet their apartment is laid out the same as mine or somewhat similar. So I
Yeah.
bet their bathroom is on this far side too.
Yeah.
So I bet I won't hear when they get in the shower.
So no shower duets?
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not.
Not yet. Maybe at my next place I will
Yeah.
shower duets. Let's not do that.
How do you feel about like 2-in-1s or 3-in-1s?
I don't think
Or
2-in-1s make sense. I don't think 3-in-1s make sense. So 4-in-1s also don't make sense. I feel like shampoo and conditioner are the opposite of one another.
Yeah.
In terms of what they do. So I
Right.
don't really understand having them combined in one.
Right, because what shampoo is supposed to be stripping off like the dirt and the oil, and then conditioner is like you're adding moisture
and sometimes oil
and oil. Yeah, so it's like
it doesn't make sense to me that they're combined in one.
Right. Well, okay, here's the thing too, is that do you think body wash is just the same thing as shampoo?
I don't know.
Right, because like body wash, what's the difference of it like?
I feel like shampoo might have to be a bit gentler than body wash. Because usually you use body wash on your arms and your legs.
Yeah.
And compared to your face, for example, the skin there is a lot more durable.
Yeah.
So I think you can handle not necessarily harsher chemicals, but different chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Versus on your head,
Mm-hmm.
your hair especially is quite fragile.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think that body wash is a different chemical. I don't know.
So if you like sensitive skin or something, you probably just use shampoo too.
I have sensitive skin specific body wash.
What is going on? Okay, but like if you're bald, do you use body wash or shampoo then up there? Because you're bald. You're bald.
See, I
so.
wonder. I'm so sorry to all the bald people if I sound incredibly ignorant. Do you produce oil? Because you don't really produce oil on your arms or your legs, right?
Well, is it because like you're just not as exposed, so it doesn't build up as easily? Like,
oh, is it because it's more exposed, so your oil doesn't build up more easily?
That's what
like
I'm
it's
thinking.
Just constantly drying out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I suppose you could use in my head sensitive skin body wash. I wouldn't necessarily use something more harsh.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know if your scalp is more similar to like, your face in terms of durability.
Mm-hmm.
I sound so dumb.
We sound so dumb. We're not dermatologists. We don't know. How do you like to like? What position do you like to sleep in? That sounds okay. Cut. What's your favorite sleep position?
That was like my question of what did I ask you just now? Do you only shower in the shower? Like it just all sounds bad. Anyways, my favorite sleep position is on my side. I like to curl up. Yeah.
Nice. I was like, I'm a back sleeper, I think. Well, I fall asleep on my back, but then I'll like turn to my sides.
I think, isn't it the best for you to sleep on your back?
Yeah. Occasionally, I'll like nap on my stomach. And that like never used to be a thing until I got older.
Oh, I sleep on my stomach when my stomach hurts, I usually sleep on my side and I'll like wrap around something.
Yeah.
Just because I need pressure there. But sometimes that's not very comfortable. So I'll flip to my stomach. Just because I need pressure. And that's also when I'm on my period and my lower back hurts. Sometimes I'll flip to my stomach too. I don't usually stay in that position the whole night. I'll just lay there until I start to fall asleep and then I'll move to my side or my back. But let me tell you, when you have a weighted blanket, this is the way to sleep. Is to put a pillow on top of you and then the weighted blanket.
Are you are you just trying to like simulate like a person? Like, are
Probably.
you so touch starved? You're just like
It's so
I will pretend this pillow is a person.
It's so comfortable to sleep. No, that is how I sleep though. I usually sleep with, so I'll sleep like this or like this, and this is my pillow, and this is my weighted blanket.
Wow. That's yeah, no, I feel like a weighted blanket is the way to go.
Oh, it's so comfortable. But if you like weight, because some people don't.
No, I have like 3 blankets on me at all times because I like the weight of the blanket on me.
You know, it's not as warm as you think it is, though. For a blanket that's so physically heavy, you would think it's very, very warm. And it is warm, but it's not as warm as you think it is. Because I still sleep with 2 blankets. But what I realize is, so I'll sleep with like a plush blanket underneath my weighted blanket. But I think the weight of it just like insulates the heat. So then I wake up in the middle of the night like, oh my God, why is it so hot?
Did you know there's a difference between like spice, herbs, and like stems or something like that?
Do I seem like
Yeah, we just have a discourse about like spices right
what
now.
are stems?
I don't know if that's like the thing, but like I think it's like cinnamon is a bark, so not a stem, but like a bark.
Oh.
Yeah, and then like bay leaf would be considered an herb, and then
I guess I knew that there was spices and herbs.
Yeah, like well, I guess I knew too, but like I didn't know there was like a differentiate. Like you differentiated it like that. I thought like all spices included herbs, but not like a square rectangle situation. That's what I thought.
I was at this buffet in New Orleans and they had carrot cake.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about it with my friend and I was like, oh, I like carrot cake. It's a spicy cake.
Yeah.
And he's like,
It's so
that
spicy.
made me not want to eat it. And I was like, no, not spicy, like, you know, like pepper spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy, like cinnamon spicy.
Yeah.
The baking kind of spice, the good kind of spice.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, just spicy and cake should not be together.
Well, it's like, isn't it interesting that like it's only in America, not only in America, but like mainly in America where like cinnamon is like associated with sweet things, whereas like the rest of the world uses cinnamon in like savory things, like in curries or in like pho, cinnamon is often used, and those are like savory foods. Yeah, I like never really thought about how like
that's true. We mostly use cinnamon as for baking.
Yeah,
cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Yes. I like cinnamon in all forms.
Do you like the red hot cinnamon candies?
No.
Okay,
that's too far. That's too far. I like cinnamon in sweet things. I like cinnamon in teas. I don't like cinnamon gum or cinnamon candy, but cinnamon ice cream.
Well, I feel like cinnamon ice cream, they often use like the real cinnamon versus like the cinnamon gum and like.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's like artificial stuff, which is like not necessarily bad, but it tastes different. Which I don't know why, because like for bananas, you know how like the artificial banana flavoring is because it's based off like an old species of banana versus like the bananas we have now. I wonder why cinnamon tastes so different.
I mean, I would say that's true for a lot of artificial flavorings. Like artificial grape flavor doesn't taste like grape to me.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, I guess grape doesn't really taste. And like also grapes.
Cherry doesn't taste like cherry to me.
That's also fair. Did you know? Sorry, I was like, I have a lot of facts. Apparently, in like the UK and stuff, they don't have grape flavored things. They have blackberry flavored things.
Oh, I love blackberries.
But I think
I also like grapes.
I think they're technically like the same flavor. I could be wrong.
Wait,
someone fact check me on that.
Flavor.
They're like the same flavor, but like they're just called different things. Apparently, I have no idea.
Like their blackberry is our grape, or our grape is their blackberry.
Yes, yeah.
Interesting.
But I don't know if that's like true. Someone double check. I don't know. I don't think that's true. But like I read somewhere like that.
Interesting.
I'll give a lot of my facts on like Instagram. They're like, did you know? And I'm like, I did not. I'm gonna take that as fact now.
Cut that, please.
It's just a bunch of like silly facts that I'm just like, okay,
this isn't gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah, I was like, they're inconsequential.
Interesting. I love blackberries. Is there a berry that you don't like?
Honestly, I think blackberries are too seedy for me. I like them, but they're too seedy.
I could see that. I like them, but
yeah, I think raspberries.
They do have a lot of seeds.
Raspberries can. No, raspberries don't really have the same issue.
I actually don't really like raspberries.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I almost never eat them too.
Mm.
You know, I don't know why blackberries and raspberry though. When you buy them at the store, they come in the smallest containers.
Yeah, I don't know. They're so cute though.
They are, but they're like this big in a container. You're like, I have to buy like 5 of these.
I think you're the only person. I was like, I buy one container.
I want like 5 of them. I have a problem. I don't want help. Okay, so we've got the sleeping habits, shower habits. Do you have any other habits?
No, not really. I'm so lame.
Well, it's not like you purposely choose to have a habit. It's
Yeah,
just
I was
something
like,
that develops. Do you have a favorite cereal?
I used to like Honey Bunches of Oats, but I think it's because I was a people pleaser and that's what my mom liked, so I liked it too. I liked Frosted Flakes, but I realized why I liked it so much is because my mom would put a spoonful of sugar in
There's
my
already
Frosted
sugar
Flakes.
in
I
that.
know. She'd mix it up and I'd be like, this is delicious.
Honestly, Frosted Flakes are pretty good.
Yeah.
As a snack. I don't really ever eat cereal as a breakfast.
Mhm.
I'll just carry bags of it as snack.
Yeah. Used to like Pops a lot.
Pops are really good too.
Yeah.
That's another sweet one though.
Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They changed their recipe though, and it's not as good.
I haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah, they changed the recipe and it's not as good. I'm positive they did. I don't have proof that they did, but I'm positive that they did.
Have you seen the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I don't know what version of this it was, or if it's just a limited edition one, that the cereal was shaped like little toast.
Oh, that's the cinnamon French toast.
Oh,
yeah, cinnamon French toast.
Cute.
Yeah,
it's so cute.
Yeah,
it makes me want to eat it, but I don't want it.
It's so sugary. I'm sure it's so sugary.
Snack food.
Yeah, Cheerios are also very good, but also just as a snack food. I feel like if I want something in cereal, if I'm going to dilute it with milk, I want something sugary. So cinnamon toast crunch is what I'm used to.
My go-to is Honey Nut Cheerios.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Honey Nut Cheerios. That's my go-to cereal. Really, the only one I buy nowadays. I used to like mini wheats growing up. Mm-hmm. You just take it and you dip it in milk.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
I thought those were disgusting.
I really like it. You dip it in milk and it softens and it's really easy to eat.
No, my brother was obsessed with frosted mini wheats and I'm just like, this is like what horses eat. I was like, this is hay.
Did you say in one of the episodes already about how I'm a horse?
Yeah, because you don't recognize faces and neither do horses.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that wasn't an episode.
Sarah isn't a horse girl. She's just a horse.
Is that better?
No. I'm kidding. I say that with all my love.
Isn't it interesting how there's like a stereotype for horse girl?
Yeah, because I feel like everybody can relate to that.
Isn't it so weird though? Like you mention horse girl and people are like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But it's just in reality, like, well, why is that a thing?
Well, like people I feel like have that with like a shared experience with like Karens, you know, like it's just like personalities.
Like Karen is the new horse girl.
Yeah. Except I feel like the horse girls I knew weren't like unbearable. I feel like that's like a trait of horse girls that they're always just obsessed and like unbearable to be around because all they talk about are horses. But like the ones I knew like weren't like that. They're just like, yeah, I like horses.
I knew the stereotype, but I feel like because I grew up near Chicago, there aren't too many horse girls.
That's fair. I guess I grew up in South Dakota where everybody was a farmer.
Before I met Angela, I had never even been camping because...
Really?
City folk don't camp.
Actually, okay, no, but neither have I. I didn't start camping until I went to undergrad. Started going undergrad.
Yeah, I was like, city people don't camp. Asian people don't camp. Just kidding. Also cut that.
No, it's kind of true though. Like, I feel like people of color really don't like camp. It's like it's a very white person hobby. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, if I want to go fishing, I have to ask my white friend, like, hey, I want to go fish.
Are you interested in fishing?
Me? I used to be, but now I'm not really.
Yeah, I'm not interested in fishing. One of my sorority sisters likes to ice fish. All she does is hunt and ice fish, I swear.
What? I'd like to go like as like a sometime activity, not as like a this is my life and passion activity.
I will go once.
Yeah, it's like I'll try it once. I haven't
Maybe
done
once
hunting.
a summer. Not hunting. I won't go hunting. Don't take me
Yeah.
hunting. I will go fishing, and by I will go fishing, I mean I will keep you company while you
Mm-hmm.
fish,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will cook the fish.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great plan.
Yes, yes. I'm okay with fishing. I don't know about hunting. I do think it's an important aspect of like, as a meat eater, you should be like understanding of where your food comes from, but I don't know if I could just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's not where my meat comes from because we're not killing the same type of meat.
Yeah, right.
But I get that, there's no difference between buying at the grocery store versus hunting. It's actually probably,
More sustainable hunting.
yes, and probably more humane because a lot of your meat comes from factories.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that. But I personally, I know it's hypocritical, but don't want to kill my meat.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I've just been watching too many like apocalyptic stuff, I think. And it's just like I'm like I need to know that skill. I need to know like how to hunt and like survive on my own. But like realistically speaking, if an apocalyptic event ever happened in the real world, I don't think I would survive past like the first day. So like
Well, it's the glasses.
get out of here.
It's the glasses. Have you noticed the lack of survivors with glasses in apocalyptic films? Because you lose the glasses, you lose the eyesight, the zombie bites you.
Would you want to live in a post-apocalyptic world though?
No.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how many people would be like struggling that hard to survive because I feel like most people would just be like, no, thank you.
I think a lot more people would struggle to survive than you think because it's really hard to just give up
That's true.
and to, like, in the moment when something is happening and it's life or death, it's hard to be like, I'm okay just dying.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think most people are afraid of that. So I think a lot of people would struggle to survive.
Mm.
But because it's post-apocalyptic, there's not that many people. Most of us would die pretty immediately.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, I feel like a lot of people that like think that they are the one, but I'm like, probably not.
I don't think that I'm the one.
I don't think I'm the one. Like,
I think I'll try to survive.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm the one.
Yeah, I was like, depending on the apocalypse situation, we'll see. It's
What
a case
kind
by
of
case
apocalypse situation do you think is happening?
Like, okay,
Aliens?
like aliens,
Virus?
maybe I'll try. Virus. I mean, we tried with like I feel like the most recent example, the pandemic.
Okay, but that
like,
was survivable.
Yeah,
That was not my pronunciation. Okay.
yeah, and then I don't know, zombies. I think I'd try to if I wasn't turned zombie right away due to some like united cause. I don't know if that makes sense. Like if you know how there are like some zombie movies where just people just suddenly turn into zombies.
Oh yes.
Yeah. If it wasn't because if I was still a human after the initial outbreak, I think I would try to survive, but then I'd be too scared. I just be like, if I can't stay in one place and hold up for like at least a month, I'd be too scared to fight off the zombies. I'd have to be like I maybe it would be okay like 5 years after initial outbreak, but not like right away initial outbreak. You know what I mean?
I feel like though, like thinking about it, because you're at least with your family, but I'm just by myself, so I'm like, how do I get to my family? And now I'm trying to cross state boundaries by myself because I'll be like, okay, do I have to go find Angela first? How do I get there?
Yeah.
Driving on the highway? Oh no, that's a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive.
I think hole up. You should just hole up though. Like I wouldn't even try traveling for the first week or so.
I think you should hole up for as long as you can.
Yeah.
And then once you are out of supplies, you obviously have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or if by chance you're lucky, maybe someone will come and save you. But we're thinking worst case scenario, no one's coming.
Yeah. But that's what I'm thinking too. Is like if in a zombie apocalypse, you should hold out as long as possible. But like a nuclear apocalypse, I don't think anyone's surviving that. And even if you did, I don't think you'd want to because of everything would be radiated.
I feel like in things where there's nuclear apocalypse, though, people just kind of mutate into super.
And that's scary. They're like scary monsters.
You just change. You evolve. Evolution.
I don't think that's how it works. What other types of apocalypse are there?
Monster, like in Sweet Home.
I don't know. I don't know if I like those types of apocalypse because it really is like it. You don't really have a chance in those because it's like you can turn into a monster whenever, and even if you don't turn into a monster, you're faced with like these overpowered beings that like unless you have a loaded armory or like can fight against them, you're screwed.
I mean, I don't think anyone likes any type of apocalypse. We're trying to avoid that situation.
I feel like people like to watch zombie apocalypse because like
me.
yeah, it's like because it's like you have a fighting chance in zombie apocalypse because you don't necessarily have to like you have to be bitten in order to get it, and you can just kill zombies. Like you have a fighting chance against them.
Sometimes there's just so many of them. How do you escape? And then where do you go?
I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, and I get, but like it's like one of those things where I feel like in zombie apocalypses specifically that you, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not. Like it always comes down to like it's not the zombie that you're fighting against; it's other people.
Oh, I think that's true for all apocalypse movies, whether they're zombies or viruses. It's always the people who are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder what I was reading. Well, they say pretty much the exact same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't remember which apocalypse thing I was reading because I've read like 4 of them recently.
I feel like it's also like an idea that's not just held to apocalypse type like situations. It's like always like I feel like a lot of stories are the moral at the end of the day are that other humans are bad. Like that's not what you like the big like monster or like supernatural thing or whatever isn't the thing that you're actually fighting, it's other people, which like that's annoying. Like
100%.
it's so annoying.
Look at me with my variety of drinks.
Okay, but that's a thing. Okay, that's actually a habit that I have. I always have to have an option of drinks. So I have like 3 to 4 drinks almost at all times. Like I have water, I'll have like a juice or a smoothie of some sort, or I'll have a tea or a coffee. And sometimes I'll just have all of those options.
I'm not that bad. I only need 1 drink. My bigger problem, this really isn't. If you hand me a drink, I will drink it. If you told me to like,
okay, kids, don't follow that advice.
I don't know what else
I mean, if it's from a trusted source or it's a closed container, yeah.
If a random stranger hands it to you, I'm not drinking it. But if you hand me a drink, I will drink it. Just yeah. I don't know.
Is there any drink you don't like you would absolutely stay away from? Like, what's the most disgusting drink that you've ever drank before?
Alcohol.
Alcohol is poison.
I don't like carbonated drinks, actually.
Oh, really? You're not a seltzer gal?
No, not really. I just anything that's too bubbly, I don't really want to drink, including sparkling water. So I'll drink it. I don't stay away from it. But it's usually not my choice. If you give it to me, you're like, here, try this. I'll drink it still.
I'm a big sucker for carbonation.
It's just too bubbly for me. I prefer it when it goes flat.
Honestly? So it hits different. Yeah, no, sometimes like I'll drink like half a bottle of a Coke and then I'll like leave it slightly uncapped in the fridge so I can drink it flat. Yeah, okay, I'm the weird one because I like it flat. Or I like drinking half of it flat and half of it bubble.
I think it's weird to purposely let it go flat.
Okay.
Versus,
just not drinking
it. Yeah, for me.
It hits different sometimes, okay? Like when you have it half a day or like at night or something, use a little
but that's what I was saying to my friend, that I'm surprised I ever like champagne because champagne is very carbonated. But now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I've only ever had it flat prior to our New Year's special because that definitely wasn't flat.
You just drinking open bottles of champagne, right? Huh.
I think so. I just be at events where people offer me champagne. I'm like, oh, okay. People I know. But it's already been open, so I think it just goes flat.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like champagne, though, if it sits out for, like, any longer than maybe, like, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, like, it goes flat pretty quick.
Which is fine with me. Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah.
They probably opened it before I got there, showed up fashionably late, and gave me flat champagne, which is okay with me. So please, if you're going to give me champagne, let it go flat.
Okay, so have you ever actually had, like, champagne from the Champagne region of France? Or is it just, like, champagne from normal people, wherever normal people get champagne from.
I got mine from Total Wine for our New
There you
Year's
go.
special. I specifically picked it because there was a description saying that one of the employees liked it.
Mm-hmm.
That is how it was chosen. I know nothing about alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know anything about champagne.
Goodbye.
Thanks for joining us on the floor. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Are you a cat?
I don't know, you're doing it first.
Oh.
I was just copying you.
I was like, I feel like yours was a lot very like specific. You look like an animal. This is your tiger motion.
Ew. I said it and I immediately regretted it.